long suffering is the word macrothemia. And that word speaks of ability to endure provocation without desiring retaliation. You see that peace is not necessarily enduring provocation. Is that you are not tampered with. You are not offended. But long suffering is that even when it looks like you should be offended and retaliate, you are not moved to retaliate. So they tell you, can you imagine what this person did? What do you have to say? You say, God bless him. Even the person telling you, this is what we kill gossip. They came to tell you, imagine what Martha was saying about you. They will add fire. They will add salt. They will add petrol. When they finish, you say, well, Martha is not really a bad person. Maybe she was hot. May God help her. Let's hold hands and pray for Martha. Pray for who? See, the first time this thing happened to me, I was in NYSC. I had moved from Kano to Warri. And this pastor called me to come for a meeting. I didn't have money. How many of you have heard the story? I think I had 500 in my pocket after I paid for transport to Onitsha. So I got to Onitsha. I needed to withdraw the last 500 in my account so that I can add and then get Benue links to Makurdi. When I went to the ATM, there was no 500 naira denomination. It was only 1,000. So I had 500 in the account, but I couldn't get it. Meanwhile, that story will help our faith lesson next time. You will know why you are healed, but you are not healed. I had 500 in my account. I couldn't withdraw. So as I was there contemplating, I saw a young man withdrawing bundles of money. He will withdraw. He will fold it, put in this pocket. He will withdraw another one. I now step back, carry my NYC card, put it. And wait, I mounted guard at the door. I made myself look pitiful and sorrowful. That's not the time to start like a man. No. That's the time to embody God's piety. You know what they say? Be pious. So I stood like a pious creature. When the man came out, I walked to him, greeted him in the most polite way that I've imagined. Well done, sir. I introduced myself and said, I'm traveling to Benue for a program, but I don't have money. I tried to withdraw. The ATM didn't give me the money that I had. I don't know if it can be of help. The guy looked at me. I don't even remember if it's 500 or 1,000 he gave me. But see the problem? I now entered the keke to the park. When I went to the park, the Benue Links transport had gone up a bit. I didn't have money to complete transport. And those people there at the park, don't go and beg them. They will slap you. There are people who don't have patience and they don't have pity and they don't know love. The Bible says not all men have faith. Have you seen people that as you are begging, the anger is rising like this? Why you dare to beg them? So when I approached and I saw that there are such people, I stepped back. Coincidentally, I saw another copper coming to Benue. I hung my weapon again. The cap. I put it back. I approached the copper and I explained to him that I don't have money. I knew the copper can't dash money because we are in the same circumstance. So I told him to complete my transport. If I get to Makurdi, the person picking me from the park will give me the money to give him. So I called my brother and we did that. I got to Benue, I think about 12 midnight. My brother came to pick me and I completed the guy's money and I went home. During this program, I coordinated the whole program. I will introduce guests, I will give charge, all kinds of things, bro. This one is not preaching again, it's a body. Oh my God. When we finished the program, I had clearance the next week, I think on Tuesday, so I had to leave on Monday. I've forgotten the exact day, but I had clearance the next week. So I had to meet up. As I was about going, I went to pastor. I told you when you called me that I didn't have money, you said I should come. Can I have transport? Pastor said he's settling guests. That I should go and get ready before I go, he will send money. So I was on preparing. I didn't hear from pastor. So I said Pastor Sonny to go and tell him that I'm going to the park. Pastor didn't do anything. So my elder sister didn't have much. But she gave me enough money to take me to Onitsha. I said, okay, I will be going to Onitsha. Before I arrive on Onitsha, Pastor would have credited me. As I was approaching Onitsha, I called pastor. Number was off. And it was evening. All the stories I heard about kidnappers in Onitsha and armed robbers started entering my head. So I started, where will I sleep? I was confused. But God is a great God. It was 2 months or so to my passing out. There was no way I should receive state alawi. Lo and behold, Delta state government paid me 33,000 naira. There are coppers who don't get that money even after passing out. Meanwhile, I redeploy from Kano. So those of us who redeploy, we even struggle for it. 2 months or so to passing out, they credited me. God is a good God. Though. I now took part of the money and paid because we needed to pay for Bibles to be sent to India. I became a big man. I sent part of the money, paid for Bible, and proceeded on my journey. Got to Abraka, got to Warri, and entered with balance. You know, Alawi was about 19.8, I can't remember. So I had money. I had money enough for 1 month. That evening when I got to the park, to my place of residence, the Holy Ghost now told me to pray for the pastor. That's not the right reaction. It was heavy, but I had to pray. When you should retaliate, if you walk in love, you'll be shocked what God will tell you. I had to call 3 of my friends and we joined hands and prayed over the phone. And joined faith and prayed over the phone for the man of God. That was how I got healed. I'm telling you now a story. My kidnapping would have hung on that incident if God didn't intervene. But God says you don't retaliate. That's long suffering. Long suffering is beyond patience. Oh. Patience means you can bear for long. But long suffering is that you don't bear for long. You don't retaliate. There are people who endure for long, but they say, God will lift me. My turn will come. Long suffering, there's no my turn will come. Even when your turn comes, you won't respond to the person as he responded to you.